Welcome to F Your Feelings, the greatest podcast to ever exist.
It's facts.
We got a fire ass show today. We finally got set up. I changed the lighting. We changed the lighting around here. Shout out to my homeboy CC. So yeah, I was trying to get all that situated. Man, we got Kill. So are you going by Killjoy now?
You know what? Honestly, the Killjoy is just something that I'm using for the IG character or the IG page or whatever. Kill Theodrick is always going to be a stand-up comedian. I actually created a page for stand-up and acting by itself, you know, so that the algorithm can kind of grow there. And then
got you.
The content that I'm putting up under Killjoy, that alias is more so just as the content creator instead of the stand-up comedian.
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
You know, because I was hearing like, you want to post the content what you want people to be attracted to.
Right.
Like the fan base that you're trying to build. So if you're trying to build a fan base for stand-up comedy, then have that page for stand-up comedy.
Exactly.
If you want to have a page for a podcast, do that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
We got Tatyana Guchi.
Yes, sir. Tatyana Guchi, but y'all can call me Gucci because we friends.
Hey, shout out to that. I didn't know that was your last name until recently.
Yeah, because everybody's going to find a way to fuck it up. And I just figured I'll make it easier. It's an easier intro. And then, like, because of sports and shit, people call me Gucci because it's easy.
What's your background, like ethnicity?
Oh, mama Japanese.
Oh, that's what it is.
Black.
She Blackanese.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what sports you played?
Yes, sir. Volleyball. I don't play basketball. Everybody think I hoop. I don't hoop.
It's a lie. She hoops.
I seen the video.
We played with her, dog. She hooped.
Oh, so she
took a charge.
I went to everybody knows at the Japanese community center downtown. I got fucking pushed by some old bitch. I said, what the fuck is this? I got fouled. Fuck that bitch. Anyway.
She played with all dudes.
Oh, okay. Shout out to that.
Man, she hooped with us, and she took a charge from me.
Tatyana, funny man. I just seen her at Crack 'em Up Thursdays recently.
Oh shit!
It was a few months ago. Yeah. And you know, comedians be judged. You know how we be doing, be in the back. Well, at least I do.
Oh
God! And you started off. I was like, don't know. But then you went in your material, killed. She started killing. I was like, all right.
I've known this girl for some time. I got, you know, the honor of seeing her in her zone when she on stage, bro. So I already know how it went. You know.
Oh yeah, she killed it. She killed it.
I appreciate that.
And we got Mateen Stewart.
What up, dog?
What's happening, bro?
I'm good. How about you, man?
Man, I'm good, man. See, I like Mateen. He be laid back, relaxed. You know,
he got that. I know I'm famous.
I am not
Look at his posture.
How can we stop saying?
Look at his posture, man.
No, I'm not famous.
Yeah, you got the podcast mic to the side like that. That's a famous way to have it.
No,
he hasn't engaged with me. He shook my hand like this.
Stop it.
Look how flexible that left leg is. That's a famous leg, man.
I was already sitting down.
Fingernails painted. He famous.
No, man.
Famous
nah, Mateen, man, you be hosting at the Improv a lot.
Yeah, every week I'm there for Late for Work.
You said Late for Work. Oh, that's the name of the show.
That's the name of the show. That's called Late for Work. Yeah.
How'd you start getting in at the Improv?
So yeah, a friend of mine, Chris Burns, he started producing like a one-off show, and I hosted that, and it went well. And then we just kept doing it, and like that's how it happened, man.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire. Yeah. So man, I got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about. First of all, Jamie Foxx.
Is he alive?
Is he alive?
Is it him or is it not him?
Is it a clone?
Was there a video or something that came out?
There was a video.
He was on a boat, right?
On a boat,
yeah.
Leg up, chilling, going like this to people. I'm Jamie Foxx, you know. And then
he kept saying I'm Jamie Foxx.
That's hilarious.
To reassure.
Yeah, that sounds like clone behavior.
Might be a machine.
Might be AI.
Replica.
I don't know, bro. So he did that, and then there was another video that just came out of like he was like getting in his car, and it was like he helped some woman with her purse or something, and it looked like Jamie Foxx. It looked like he had gained some weight. Honestly, but he was sitting there. You know, sit down kind of make you look a little bit bigger sometimes.
Right.
But that looked like Jamie Foxx. But I'm on some like, why he ain't did no like official like, hey, what's up, y'all? I'm good.
You'll know when that movie comes out, and they have to do press for it.
But it is already. You mean the I Clone Tyrone?
Oh, is it out right now?
Yeah, they already started doing press for it.
Okay. So if he doesn't do the press, then he's a clone.
That's true.
Or is his body double?
Now, see, they still got, I think, one more week before it comes out. I think it comes out next week. However, though,
if he's not doing press for it,
he ain't doing press for it.
That means he's not doing well.
A couple of months ago, though, on Instagram, there was that post that, what was it, his sister or his daughter or something that said that he's in good health, that the media is blowing up the fact that he's deathly sick.
People lie all the time.
Right. Yeah, I saw that too. They could be bought. They could be You know what I mean?
People lie
on some real shit. I don't want to say this about Jamie's daughter. But on some real shit, I was like, I think we found out that's her flaw, is that she's a liar.
Yeah.
Because she's very talented, beautiful. You know, she carries herself very well. But I was like, is your daddy really okay? Was he really playing pickleball the other day?
Pickleball.
That was in the
That,
message.
that was in the message. Yeah.
Such a white woman sport.
Well,
What the fuck?
he's in the pickleball though.
He's in the pickleball world.
He's a pickleball. He's a tennis player too, but he's in the pickleball. So like she had to say something that he loves to do. So Jamie Foxx is like a really big pickleball player.
Yeah.
So like I feel like she was like, oh well, yeah, he was doing the thing that he loved to do. So he's fine.
So he is a clone, is what you're saying.
No, I don't know.
This is a weird movie, man. This is that twist at the end.
Yeah, I'm
We
saying.
don't know who's real. Listen, the question we need to ask ourselves is how long does it take to make a clone? That's the question.
Well, I mean,
3 months,
clone
90 days?
or I mean, body double is another thing. Like
Right.
that could be the
Like
thing.
I 1000% believe they killed Kanye. I don't believe none of these photos of this big ass nigga they got walking around with this white bitch. That's not
Nah,
Kanye.
that
I
is
think he's
Kanye.
dead.
That's him.
I think Kanye is dead, and I'm
You gotta-
very sad
you
about
gotta
it.
look at the
Wow.
meat in the back of the head. That's
The meat.
That's how you know.
that's how you know it's him.
He got the
fair. I
he
think
got,
it's
Smile in the back of the
He
neck.
got that hot dog.
he
there.
got that Terry
His
Crews
hands
head.
are just
Not
his
the Terry
hands are
Crews
different.
head.
Yeah, man.
Carl Winslow neck.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's Kanye.
I don't know, man. Kanye, I don't know, man. I was just what I was about to say was if that really is, if it's not Jamie, it's the greatest marketing for the movie
A
ever.
clone, yeah.
It's a clone.
Right.
So
Right.
the name of the movie is what they cloned Tyrone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now everyone is speculating if Jamie Foxx is a
So
clone.
it
or,
could be perfect marketing. yeah.
Perfect timing for sure. Like, damn.
Damn, man. I don't know. I think that's Kanye though. You know. Now if we see R. Kelly walking around. Yeah.
He in jail.
Right. If we see R. Kelly walking around like, wait, what the fuck?
He gonna
Or
be
maybe
there.
the clone is in jail.
He
And
gonna
R.
be
Kelly
there a
real out
long
here in
time.
these streets.
That's some real shit.
Maybe you make enough money, you can buy a clone and get yourself out of trouble.
Oh.
Have you seen Infinity Pool?
No, what's that?
So Infinity Pool is a psychological horror movie about basically wealthy people that can go to a certain country and murder people, and instead of facing the penalty that you would normally get, which is death, they basically purchase a clone that replicates all their memories and thinks that they're actually them, and that version of them is executed
Okay.
in a terrible fashion, and then the real versions of these people watch themselves get executed for fun.
Oh wow, who's the star of that movie?
I don't remember. The dude played in what was the vampire TV show? True Blood. The blonde character from True Blood.
The brother.
Right. White blonde.
The brothers.
dude. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not a brother, but he has
Yeah,
brothers.
exactly.
He's Swedish or something.
Right. So that dude was the main character. I don't really know too many of the other characters. It was a foreign movie.
Oh, it just came out.
Right.
2023.
Right.
That's an incredible
This shit
premise.
just dropped.
And I'm
It
sure
is.
it's happening somewhere. Nah,
Hey,
man.
what y'all thought of Kevin Hart special? Y'all seen it yet?
I did. I liked it, man. He seemed to have fun. It didn't seem like it was about selling out a big arena. It was just about the actual show. And he was very comfortable. And I watched it and I laughed out loud again. And it was really fun to watch him in that element and be that free on stage again. You know, you could tell he's way older than as far as maturity goes in his
maturity.
head.
I thought you meant he was moving slow.
Or like he would look
That
old.
too. And his voice too. If you listen to Kevin Hart's voice
he
a
was-
couple of years
when
ago
his
versus
voice
now, it's a
dropped.
lot darker and raspier now. Like he's been through some shit. You know
Well,
what I'm
he has
saying?
been through some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Y'all seen it?
I haven't watched it.
I have not
I watched
gotten to
it.
watch
What,
it.
what
No.
platform is on Netflix?
Peacock.
Peacock, yeah.
Okay.
Peacock.
I haven't seen much press on it, so you know.
You know what's so funny? I am surprised that he hasn't done more press on the special because he did just kind of just like drop it on Peacock. It also might be a testament to how big he is and or how big he think he is.
I think that's what it is, though. I mean, I don't think he needs to really.
Well, he just was in
Have-
Vegas. They just did that thing in Vegas this weekend.
And what was that thing he did in the pandemic? He
Oh, the
did a-
comic view that nobody knew about.
Yeah.
So let
He
me
did a comedy special in his house.
Yeah.
But that was during
I
the
can see.
pandemic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But he didn't do. There was no big press on that either. He just dropped that.
So
Right.
my homeboy, not the switch time. So Kevin Hart just did Heartbeat weekend. And doing
in
Heartbeat weekend in Vegas, and doing Heartbeat weekend, they rebooted Comic View.
Yeah.
Mike Epps is hosting it.
T.I. is on it too.
He's performing on it.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
I haven't heard of him
T.I.
in
must
a
have
minute.
came so far in stand up from
Well,
where he started.
He's famous.
Yeah.
Right, that
yeah,
too.
That's true.
So here was the thing. So a comedian, I didn't know about it. Now, I'm gonna preface this with I honestly, genuinely, I have done so many reboots in my life. from Rush Hour.
You're the reboot king.
I'm the reboot king, bro.
Yeah.
Some real shit from
MacGyver,
Rush Hour, 21 Jump Street, Half Baked 2. I just wrote and do a cameo in that.
Damn.
It's a sequel, but come on, it's fucking they
Reboot.
rebooting the brand.
Yeah.
They're trying, and then Harold and Kumar, the animated series that never came out, which was fucking hilarious, but it never came out. So I already got 5 reboot sequel type shit under my belt. So I'm personally cool on any and all reboot type shit.
Yeah.
However, I just got back to LA the other day. My homeboy was like, "Hey, bro, did you know they brought back Comic View?" And I was like, "Nah, I didn't." And I don't believe in it. But I was like, I didn't know that. But me being a part of a bunch of reboots, they're hit or miss. You know, you could luck up with like a 21 Jump Street, or you could have a Rush Hour on your hands and get canceled during the commercial break. You know, anything could happen, right? So he was like, well, the thing he didn't like about it was that no one told him about the Comic View reboot. It was almost like he felt like he was receiving information later, after they did it. So it's like the comedians kind of snuck off and did it.
Comic View and came back,
and then they came back and started posting about it or started telling people about it after they was already in Vegas with their drinks and shit.
Yeah.
But did y'all know about it beforehand?
I had no clue.
I knew about it when a friend of mine. I was in Vegas last weekend too, but I was not doing Comic View.
What you was doing, Mateen? He was doing something important. I know it was.
I went to the Usher concert.
Okay.
Yeah, that was next level. If you get to go. In October,
his residency was lit.
Did he bring you on stage and sing?
No, he did not sing. He was right in front of me though. He was singing to somebody's girlfriend.
You were singing to somebody's girlfriend.
Yeah. We went there, but when my friend was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to Vegas too," because I'm like, "What are you doing?" They're like, "Oh, I'm doing something." Then it came out what she was there for. Because Kevin Hart was he was performing at Resort World as well.
Oh, okay.
And they were doing Comic View at Resort World. So that same time. So I don't know how many episodes they got. I don't know much about it. Like I just got the email that if I wanted to come see my friend perform, and I was like, nah.
That's funny.
I'm going
to the concert.
I'm going to see Usher.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
my one of my homeboys was asked to do it, but he felt like they asked him too late. They had hit him up like 2 weeks before the taping, and I mean, technically, I think that's still enough time.
That's enough time.
You know, but I guess he didn't feel like it was enough time, and he passed on it. But I don't know, man.
I hope they pay him more than they used to.
What they used to pay like 5,000?
It was nothing.
500.
It was like, but that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, the same comics from 10 years ago are on there.
Yeah.
So I'm just hating now at this point. Now they got newer comedians. I know some of the comics on there. They got a good lineup. It looked like it's like older comedians and newer comedians.
Is it going to be on BET?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my next question. Where is it going to be aired? How are we going to see this?
I don't know because see, Kevin Hart got deals. I know he got a deal with Universal and Peacock, so that's why he put his new special out over there.
So maybe it'll be on Peacock then.
Maybe, you know, and if it is, that's gonna be fire. You know.
Funny thing about that Kevin Hart special is y'all go to the Comedy Chateau to see him?
I did when he was working on it.
Yeah, that was dope.
Now let me tell you something. What I was impressed with. First of all, the special is great. The special is his best special, at least from the last 2 specials.
Right.
The special at his house during quarantine.
That was a money grab.
That was a money grab. Yeah. It was like, I can't work. Let me get this $20 million from a living room.
You guys want to see how rich I am?
I know.
Might as well.
It was a big ass house.
Oh God! I was like, damn, he had paintings.
Well, that was.
Pictures of the...
I mean, it was a rented house, but anyway.
Oh, was it a rented house?
It has to be. It has to be.
It wasn't his real house.
I will find a way to wander through this house. I don't give a fuck. I'll make it past any security. I'll be like, God damn, this is a nice house.
There was a show that we won't believe anything. So I damn sure thought that was his house.
I thought it was his house too, but no,
I was like, this is very personal to bring us in his home for
that's a set.
That's hilarious.
Damn it,
nigga.
Hollywood got me again.
Swindle, he bamboozled.
I'm sorry to.
Damn it, man. So you just ruined my damn.
I'm sorry to pull the curtain behind.
This Negro bamboozled me. So when it came to this was what I was impressed by with Kevin Hart. I seen him when he first started working on this reality check material at the Comedy Chateau in the smaller room. Went up there with like nothing, just premises, working it out. Then I seen him maybe 3 to 4 months later headlining at Flappers. He did a solid 45 minutes. Like solid. You know how when you're working out stuff, every joke don't hit and you're like, all right, that could have been better or whatever. No. This dude did a solid 45 minutes after maybe 3 to 4 months. I was impressed out of my mind, yo. I was like, that's why he's Kevin Hart, because people talk all that shit they want to say about him, but to be able to go from no material to a hot 45 minutes, and I knew the shit was funnier than his last 2 specials just from seeing the stuff that he was working on. I was like, oh, this better than the other stuff that he had put out recently. So that just lets you know, like, sometimes people wonder, like, why this person is in this position. Like, why this person getting this? And it's like, sometimes there's a reason.
Right. And to add to that,
they're
too,
better.
I can't remember if it was before this special. It was like a year or 2 ago. And I saw him at the Ha working out. And Nico right there on the side, taking notes, looking to see if he missed a punch or if he got the premise or he missing a part of the joke. And that's also a very important part.
Like he has a team.
Yeah, you have a team of people
that help you,
whether that is, your management,
business.
your homies, exactly.
Well, he has a team of people.
He has a squad.
Yeah.
They've been together for years.
Yeah.
Right.
That helps
Before he was famous.
Because although stand-up, it is a solo sport, like, it really, to get to certain levels in anything, you can't do it alone.
No.
I mean, Richard Pryor had writers.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Paul Mooney, one of the greatest.
Paul Mooney
Come on,
was,
man.
yeah.
So, yeah. I mean,
Not only that, he slept with his writer.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Paul Mooney, the greatest.
Paul Mooney, the greatest. I'm coming back. Somebody told me.
This nigga all leaned over.
So I know, Lindo. Somebody told me that Paul Mooney once said, "I made love to Richard Pryor in front of a fireplace on his living room floor." That's a real story.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Now,
Why
it
did-
could be fake.
No. Have you seen the roast? When they call him Auntie Paulie all the time?
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think it's Paul Mooney's roast or Richard Pryor roast.
Why y'all ruining my childhood?
No,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. They
And
just-
my adulthood.
they roast Paul Mooney and call him Auntie Paulie.
Damn it.
Auntie Paul.
Hollywood got me again.
I mean, Hollywood is a crazy
else.
place.
It's
man.
a crazy fucking
Insane.
place.
I remember
If you
when
really knew, you would leave right now. You say you remember when what?
when I heard about I was a kid. When I heard about the Eddie Murphy shit.
Oh, he was just giving that person a ride home, man.
Man, I denied. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, listen, Eddie Murphy.
I still don't know.
Eddie Murphy got caught with a transsexual prostitute.
Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he was just giving her a ride home.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually not the craziest thing I've ever heard.
But
not the
Eddie
craziest.
Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard some other stuff, man. Shout out to Eddie.
Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
Shout out to Eddie
I
Murphy.
definitely
man.
heard some things about Eddie and his friends that he hang with and stuff they used to do together.
Hey, it's the 80s, man.
It was the 80s.
My problem is
And
I
the
was
90s and the 2000s.
Matter of fact, last week.
growing up as a kid. You attach yourselves not to the actor, but to the characters they play. So in my head, when I hear stuff about that, like Eddie Murphy, I'm like, the nigga from Golden Child would never do that, something like that. Never. Beverly Hills Cop would never.
But listen, a nigga that wears tight leather is capable.
But that was dope in the 80s, though.
I mean, it was, but I mean, Hey, this is what I was having a question. I had a question about this. Do y'all feel like this is kind of off the what we were just talking about. Being a non-threatening Negro, right? Do you feel like it's helpful when you're a non-threatening Negro to make
very threatening, so I can't relate to this.
Well, see, this is what I'm getting to. So, Mateen.
Yes.
I feel like Mateen has a very non-threatening, other than
Safe face.
safe face.
Yeah, I smile a lot, too.
Smile a lot,
Yeah.
big in stature, but he smile a lot. It's not a threat. You like, oh, this is a cuddly teddy bear
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of guy. You don't like. You're not like, oh my
My
god. This
first thought when I met Mateen was I could fuck him up, bro.
Wow. The automatic just straight to violence.
A lot of people are wrong.
I ain't like, don't get it twisted.
Don't let the glasses fool you.
I'm still from Detroit. Yeah, I mean, it's when you're safe, I think sometimes people do take advantage of that. But it's also safe. Yeah, because when people don't expect for you, like especially if you have a disposition of being happy and being cordial, when you're not that, people are surprised by it. Like if I ever yell or get upset, it's more extreme than if someone else does it. That you expect
someone that yells all the time versus someone who never does it.
Yeah.
Well, because of how big he is also.
Yeah.
Because anyone that can't tell. How tall are you, like 6'3"?
I'm 6'3", yeah.
Yes. Damn, I pinpoint that.
Wow,
Yeah,
right.
I was talking to a comedian yesterday. It's a comedian named Danny Ragg, and he did a podcast yesterday, and I didn't realize how muscular he is. And I was like, "You play sports?" He's like, "Yeah, I play football." I said, "Yeah, nigga." Because when I was when you look at somebody, you got a size. As a man, you're like, "What's my entry point in case I ever had to beat his ass? What's my entry point?"
You got to get him at the legs or the
You know what's
you're like, where can I?
Every time you meet somebody new, that's what you think though. You're like, if I ever gotta fight this dude, how do I take him out?
How would I do it?
I don't see no weaknesses.
Right. You might have to bite a nigga. You don't know.
You never know though, because I was thinking about that because I'm about to shoot a special finally. And
Thank God, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, brother.
Boom.
I appreciate that, bro. And I was like, man, because part of my thinking, anyways, is like I felt like I would be further in my career if I was more of a non-threatening Negro. So I have the appearance of a non-threatening Negro,
Right?
And then I open my mouth.
Yeah.
And then once they start hearing how I talk,
Because you're loud.
I'm loud. I'm loud. I'm animated. I talk with my hands, and then they're like, "Wait a minute, he's not the reserved Negro we thought he was."
I've seen this happen at the Comedy Chateau. I've seen Justin get on stage and in front of these white people and go into material and just see their face change. And they're like, "This is not what we expected from the nigga from Rush Hour at all."
That's so.
It is so fun to watch.
People also assume you're another person when you're playing a character. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they don't know who you are.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Because I've had people like, you're Bozer. That was my character on MacGyver. They're like, that's not Bozer from. I'm like, I'm not Bozer from.
Yeah, you're just playing a character. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, it is what it is, you know. But that be really fucking with people sometimes. So, anyways, I was thinking like, within that, y'all ever be like, all right, maybe I need to switch up, maybe I need to tone it down, or you like, let me just
Hell no. No, I think people think I'm safe too because I feel like, especially being mixed.
You're biracial.
Yeah, everyone thinks like, oh, this is a safe version of a black person. Hell no.
It's the baby hair.
It's the baby hair.
It depends.
I
Look,
bring nothing but niggas with me. They be like, what the fuck is going on?
if you're going to be the threatening black character, or let's not say threatening. Let's be the nigga. Mm-hmm. You have to be unapologetically that person.
Yeah.
Like DC Young Fly.
I'm about to say like
you know what
85
I'm saying?
South.
Yeah.
You got to be unapologetically that character forever. You know what I'm saying? If you
Well,
wanna,
that's a lane you got to stay
exactly.
in.
And it's a very, and that lane is that lane. But at the same time, it's very successful if you stay true to yourself, and that's who you are. If you faking it or if you're doing it just for show or whatever.
A lot of people are faking it, though.
True. But I don't think 85 South, I think that's who they really are. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
those
saying?
are good. Yeah.
Right, which makes it acceptable. You know?
And authentic.
Right. Also, there's this turning it on and off. I think that a lot of people, even like yourself, it kind of is like the Clark Kent effect. Basically, you know you can be aggressive when you need to. You know what I'm saying? But you can have this appearance like Superman in a suit where you can be acceptable to people around you. You know what I'm saying? Not be threatening at all, but knowing inside of you what could happen if somebody set you off.
Yeah.
I mean, also in comedy though, it's because people don't expect. Because I talk so much shit on stage that people don't.
Right.
And I'm at the point I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say, and sometimes it does surprise people, mostly white people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
When aren't they surprised though?
Because they don't want to hear you saying crazy shit on stage, or telling you about themselves, or telling you like you tell them who they are and what they are.
And when you do, you have to say it with the same confidence.
Yeah, because
I
I don't care. And then some of my friends are like, because some people I feel as you grow in comedy, you get to a point where you don't care what you say and how people respond to it. Because when you first start, you just want to make people laugh, but after a while, you're just like, no, I'm just doing this shit for me. and however they take it, they take it. So.
And that's the best type of comedy. I mean, that's very authentic comedy.
You have to be, true to yourself. Like.
And it's funny because I think as a comedian, we all remember the time we were trying to be like someone else. Like when you first started doing comedy, I think we all try to implement someone we saw on TV, or we have that kind of characteristics from someone we saw.
Or being a character.
Yeah.
A caricature.
A caricature.
Yeah.
Exactly. But as you grow, you get more confident in yourself and what you say. You're like,
Find
you know
your
what? Fuck.
voice. Yeah.
It's kind of like even content on the internet. For example, like I just stopped doing trends, for example, on the internet. I do all original content, so to speak, because of the fact that I want people to know me for me. I don't want to give people what they want to see. I want to give people something different, and if they accept it, they do. If they don't, they don't. You know.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. I that's why I've never done like any challenges. I've never done any of the challenges because I felt like I was kind of like, I don't know. I guess part of like being a comedian, you want to be original,
Right?
Or at least I try to pride myself on being original, and I felt like I was like piggybacking on like what was like popping.
Was hot.
Yeah, it was hot at the time, and so I just never like the water bucket challenge, like even shit like that. You know,
What's scary is you go on the internet, you open up TikTok, and you see people go viral for this shit, and you see people gaining this following for this shit that you've seen everybody do, and you're like, well, this is the easy route to take in order to get this following.
Yeah, people getting like what's the guy, the comedian Jason? He's a Cleveland guy. He did the Big Head Son, like being the son. He does a thing where he's talking and then he plays his son.
Oh,
and his
yeah,
son
yeah,
always
yeah.
says some crazy shit.
Right.
People were getting like famous off of him.
Yeah.
Like just
Using his vocals.
just
Doing,
lip syncing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
His
Using his
whole-
audio
yeah.
online. Yeah.
And I have a friend who does he does a really good Trump impersonation. Black guy, J.L. Colvin, and he's a New York guy, and he has this great joke about the woman that got famous off of doing a Trump lip sync. Like all she doing was lip syncing Trump, and he was like, Milli Vanilli killed himself. Like he would kill himself again if he found out that that's his joke. That people are getting famous from like lip syncing over him. That's insane to me.
Yeah.
People are getting famous for lip syncing over things.
But how sustainable is that?
It's not.
It's not.
No,
It's not sustainable.
It's not.
And I think that is.
But you got to think about this as a creator. For us, you have that thought in your head. You have that self-respect that you want to create something that you thought of.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people that are normal doctors, whatever the case is, they see opportunity to be funny because they never have been before. And if you can use someone else's material to be funny for yourself, then they're going to live that.
I just hate. I hate all this shit.
It sucks, dude.
I hate
it sucks
making
watching
videos. I hate crowd work. I hate fucking lapel mics at fucking shows.
yeah, that's
You're
the new
setting up
shit,
your
huh?
camera.
lapel
and,
mic
like-
says
That's
what?
some new shit.
I have seen a couple, but
Yeah,
like,
comics put the lapel mic so they can fucking get the audio.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah,
just-
yeah.
What is
Hey,
this? The lapel mic. What is
yeah,
this?
yeah. When you mic yourself up to have clear audio, there's one dude who does comedy in his room by himself and then adds a laugh track.
Oh yes, and he has a million.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
to me is wild. That to
Hey,
me is
yeah.
audacious.
Every joke killing.
You just think this nigga ripping.
High quality videos. I mean, there's a couple comics that does that. But
Damn.
I'm not here for slander.
No.
Who's one of them? Nah,
Didn't drop names.
Start dropping
right
names.
now.
Beef 3 comedy.
This comedy beef, this
beef.
rap beef, nigga.
I think you brought up a very interesting point. How do y'all feel about the crowd work clips specifically?
I hate them.
I don't
either.
I like it.
I think honestly, you would be remiss to not use social media because we're not going backwards. As much of a purist as I wanted to be, and I was for a while, and I'm probably the youngest comedian on this set, right? Like I've been doing it for 6 years, and like I came up under some real, just super talented OGs in the game, and I wanted to be like, I'm a purist. I'm not putting out no work. I'm gonna work my way up to a special, blah blah blah. But like honestly, comedy clubs and the business of comedy itself, it's really still the Wild West, right? And the closest thing we have to a business structure is the comedy club, where it's really just a restaurant or a bar that still just need to sell drinks and food to stay open
and take advantage of comedians.
and what they're gonna do is they're going to the person that
Not
they're
paying
going,
you nothing,
bruh, the person,
$25,
and the person that they're going to put on stage every night is the motherfucker that can sell out all their seats.
Right.
So that's going to be the Zhao Yang Summers and the Matt Rifes, who have an audience that will come out specifically to see them because they have a following. Ultimately, like, will that nigga be able to rip like the next nigga? Probably not. Who's been doing it for 15 years? Probably not. But they can sell seats. That's it. And it's a dangerous thing if you got a motherfucker who can do both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know what? I think that's about to start happening.
Yeah.
Because the people that can actually kill, they've been posting shit online.
Yup.
It's like
And you see the difference.
we're
bro.
playing catch up. So like even somebody like a James Davis, right? Y'all don't know if y'all know
Yeah,
James
of course.
Davis.
Mm-hmm.
So even somebody like a James Davis, he just started posting content more. He's starting to finally build a presence. Mm-hmm. But I've seen James kill. So now it's like, okay, once these comedy clubs got a comedian that can kill and fill seats versus a comedian that ain't that strong but can fill seats,
off TikTok,
Right.
right?
they gonna start going with the funny dude. The cream is gonna start rising to the top.
For sure.
You know, but
sure.
Because real comedians are going to figure out how to use the content to basically promote themselves.
Exactly.
Never. And now you like you said, it's dangerous when you come from stand up and then you go into content versus coming from content and going into stand up.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Still doesn't take away from the fact that I hate it.
With a smile on his
get it.
face.
I hate
get
this
it.
shit, dude.
Bruh, I get it.
mean-
The day that I can hire somebody for this shit, I'm hiring somebody.
I mean, it's an investment in yourself, and you gotta do it. You gotta record, but it's still, I don't know. It does take away from the art form of it because people just go out, and I just hate to see like guys with no material just go out and just rely on crowd work. Like I don't trust the crowd because now people are going to comedy shows expecting for you to fucking do crowd work, expecting for them to help. Like comedians, like
But that's an important part of your brand too. It's just if they know who you are, they know like, okay, I know I'm coming to Mateen because this nigga nasty with the pen, right? And that's a part of building your brand, right? The people who are going to eventually follow you know what they're coming for.
The only people that's been able
eventually.
to make a killing off of crowd work is 85 South Show. As far as for a
Yes.
special, you can't really rely on
special.
crowd work.
No, not for a special, but I mean, as
Right.
far as like gaining popularity. So
Right.
the way that this whole shit works is it's stupid. Like there was a comic comedian who
what's his name?
it's a woman. It's a woman.
Justin's trying to get it.
It's a
They gonna be
woman.
tuning in to fuck your feelings.
Trying to
for
get these
the-
clips up. Trying to get these clip numbers up.
She got a career. She has a career.
Okay.
Got a late night spot because a lady threw a beer at her.
Oh.
And they recorded it.
Now we can look this information up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like a lady threw a beer at her. She posted a clip of it. She had a response for it, and then fucking blew up just because
damn.
no real like just next thing you know working out. You know, oh can they do 5 minutes on your show? So because they're working on a late night spot. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So now I want me and my friends.
I think
to
I
come-
saw that, and I
me
think
and
her
my-
response I was very disappointed with because it wasn't no joke or nothing. It was like, oh, did you just throw a beer? It was
Yeah,
really like,
yeah.
What do you?
So
what?
me and my friend were talking about like, dude, we're just gonna go to shows and you're just gonna show up and just throw shit at me.
That's exactly what I was thinking, dog. We gotta make these plants happen, man.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood. They don't know what's real and
It's
what's not.
plants happen. I was at the Usher concert. They had a fucking
I'm
plant.
gonna have somebody throw a watermelon at me, a full blown watermelon.
Watermelon?
I'm like, a watermelon, y'all, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to blow up.
Like who brings a watermelon?
Pick the watermelon.
All right, I got
A
people
full
in the
one,
audience
not
that
cut
throw
up or nothing. A
they
full
throw it.
blown, overhand throw
Like Gallagher.
watermelon.
That's genius. That's genius.
That's
I'm
what I was
gonna
about to
have
say.
people come.
Now, what I was about to say, I know for a fact with my personal content, my racial shit and my sexual shit hit the hardest.
Right.
If you have somebody throw a watermelon at your black ass,
Yeah.
I promise you.
You pick it up and eat it.
Oh, if you pick it up and eat it.
So you catch it, and you take a bite out of it.
No. You let it break. And you pick it up and eat it.
How you picking?
I promise you, you have to do this. I promise you it's gonna go viral, bro. I promise you it's gonna hit. It's gonna at least hit on. It's gonna hit on TikTok, but it's definitely gonna hit on Facebook. I promise you. Do this shit.
We're gonna have to do it
because after you do it,
let me be the one to throw the watermelon.
No. This the only way it's gonna work. This the only way. It got to be a white person.
It does have to be a white person.
It has to be a white person that do it. Now how you
okay? I'll be in whiteface.
over the beard too, painted white over the beard,
bruh. I promise you, it's gonna hit. I know.
Yeah.
I feel it in my spirit. If it's one thing your boy used to be great at back in the day, was going viral.
Were you a Vine guy?
A little bit, but
Okay.
I was on YouTube before everybody. I went viral on YouTube 09. I had a Chris Brown versus Rihanna Street Fighter sketch back in the day that when that shit first happened. That was 2009. That went viral. I used to do these BET hip hop cipher spoofs.
I remember those.
You remember those?
Yeah.
Those used to hit. Those used to be on all the platforms. And so, but you know what's so funny, man? Viral ain't viral like it used to be. No. So I just got back on like Facebook recently.
Instagram took away the bonuses too.
All you need is a cat to go viral. That's all you need is a kitty. If you got a cat, 10 million views.
But this is what I was about to say. But you gotta have 10,000 videos doing 10 million views now.
Yeah.
Right. So because this is what I'm saying. So back when those videos went viral, they was all on the blogs. They would put them on not Shade Room. They'll put them on World Star. This is 50. So everyone seen my shit, right? Mm-hmm. But nowadays, bro, like let's say I got a video that just hit 17 million.
Damn.
On Facebook. None of y'all niggas know about it.
No.
It hit 17 million views on Facebook. Nobody knows about it. It's almost like the shit doesn't exist. Now, it helped me pick up followers, but it's still like it doesn't do the same thing it used to do for like your visibility, like who you are in your brand. Like when my Chris Brown Rihanna shit was going viral, my manager's calling me. Fucking people hitting me up about it. MTV, it's like, we saw your sketch. We love it, nigga. You know?
Yeah.
They call me a nigga.
That was a direct quote.
No, that was a direct quote from MTV.
Hilarious.
No, I'm joking.
That sounds like an MTV thing to do.
Yeah, it was, but definitely Comedy Central.
Definitely Comedy.
Definitely True TV.
Yeah.
True TV played me a long time ago. I got some harsh feelings for them.
We can talk about that.
I'll get to that.
Let it go.
So yeah, bro. But I just realized like nowadays you have to keep putting out the content. Unfortunately, if you go play that game, man, I tell people all this all the time. I asked Gerard Carmichael. This was when he was on his elevation. He might have was on the Carmichael show or was about to do the Carmichael show, and I asked him, God damn it. Oh, hold on. Y'all talk. I gotta set this up real quick. This
Okay.
Got you.
He was talking about Gerard Carmichael.
So y'all can keep talking.
Yeah, we gotta continue the Gerard Carmichael story.
No, but but you guys were talking about your Instagram being hacked.
Damn.
God damn.
That's what I want to hear about.
Damn.
Fucking Russians got me, bro.
They got you?
Motherfucking
they got
spies,
my dumb
man.
ass,
You ever-
bro. Yo, I was on the phone with the IRS and I was like, I was dealing with too much, and I don't know what.
Was
made
it the
me
real
think-
IRS or
It was
like
the real IRS.
like a Nigerian guy?
I was
Because
getting double scammed. That would be crazy.
a Nigerian guy tried to scam me. He's like, we need some more information. You got to get this thing from the IRS. And then I'm like, oh, the IRS hasn't called me. Then he called me. He was like, this is the IRS.
Hilarious.
And I was like, no.
The IRS is African.
Yeah. So you were on the phone with the IRS.
Yeah, trying to get some information because I had to send back some paperwork because we a small business now.
Biggest scam of all
You know what
time.
I'm
But
saying?
anyway.
Yeah, the biggest scam. So obviously that got me stressed out, and then I got a fucking DM saying that my fucking account going to be closed. First of all, Instagram don't DM you. I clicked the link and I gave them all my information.
Oh, God damn! What the fuck?
Never click
I never
the
did.
link. That's the first rule of links.
It's
Never
don't
click the
click the
link.
You
link.
gave not only did you click the link, you didn't give them your information after you clicked the link. You filled out the
did.
paperwork.
I felt like the dumbest. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I knew instantly.
The question is, what diabolical person is in their basement? Like, you know what I'm about to do today? I'm about to fuck someone's life off real quick.
Bruh.
So did they try to give you you had to do a ransom to get it back?
No. So I got some information, but I also have a friend over at Meta. Thanks so
Okay.
much, Abad. Thanks so.
Did he fix it for you?
Oh yeah, we in the process of
Okay,
it.
you got to talk to him too.
Yep, I said, then you get. I was about to say, did you
Bro,
get hacked?
listen, bro. As soon as I was on Instagram and I don't know what it was, I was just looking up Gucci and I saw that her picture was missing off of her page, like in a DM. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's weird. So I went. Maybe she's doing a new stance. Maybe this is her new picture.
Yeah, everybody
She's
thought I
trying
was
to do something
rebranding.
new. Yeah.
I said, nah.
I went to her
They stole my
page, bro,
shit.
and that shit was completely locked out. So I hit her up, and she told me what happened. And literally 2 days later, I'm like, and I got the phone with her. I was like, damn, it's fucked up, bro. I have no clue what. That's damn. I couldn't imagine what that happened to me, nigga. 2 days later, I didn't get a DM or anything like that. However, there's some kind of weird ass glitch in Instagram that if you start to gain or pick up a following super fast, they'll suspend your account because there's shit that they believe are like the algorithm or whatever the fuck runs Instagram can think that either they're bots or that you're paying for followers if you get following too fast. Say you post a video and you start to go viral overnight. You get 20,000 followers. Yeah. They're going to start to think that you're doing something suspicious to gain those followers. So the glitch is that Instagram will suspend your account, and then you have to go through this ridiculous process of giving them your information, but not like through a DM, but through actual Instagram to get your Instagram back. So basically, my Instagram was suspended. It was like 5 o'clock in the evening on Sunday, and I opened up my stuff. I have 4 videos going viral, all over 1 million views. One has 20.1 million views
on Instagram.
On Instagram,
yeah. That's
so
tough.
So I was at 32.1 followers like on Saturday, and then Sunday I went up to 43,000. So I gained 10,000 followers, whatever. So booming. So I'm psyched. I'm like, all right, I need to keep posting, using momentum, yada yada yada. Opened up my stuff on Sunday, bro. Said I was suspended for violating community guidelines. I'm like, what the fuck? What type of content have I put up? I don't talk to nobody. I'm not in the comments saying weird shit.
Right.
Yeah. I post my comedy content. I don't post nothing that's outlandish. So, and you're scared. Because
your heart skips a
bruh.
beat. You're like, why do I care so much about this?
Listen,
but
I was
I do.
like, am I stupid? Like,
Let me tell you something.
No.
I was
It's a visceral, like you lost
it's
a
like
family member.
It's like
Listen.
somebody took something from you.
I cried.
Yeah.
I cried, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Let me be real with y'all. Let me open up. I sat in my room for 24 hours.
No, nigga, I know.
Devastated.
I know. I've been there.
I cried, dog.
Yeah.
I took a shower. I was in a hot shower in there, cussing out God. Nigga, I was, man.
On the floor of the shower.
I don't even.
Damn.
I'm
Bro,
cussing out
I
God.
was balled up in the
I don't
shower.
even believe in God. I'm cussing him out.
You seen Ace Ventura Pet Detective?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he was in the shower.
When he found out,
I was balled up the same way, bro. Hot shower.
Iron Horns up, man.
You can't do that movie now,
Bro, I was so devastated because you're thinking about the 8 years of work you put into this one thing, dude. It's like losing your My Player on NBA. You seen that video?
Yeah.
Where this dude's girlfriend deleted his My Player. He put like 10 years of work into this My Player, and she deleted him just for no fucking reason. It's a joke. Nigga cried. He was devastated, bro.
No, it's devastating, bro.
You know who I thought about that also? Y'all know who Mr. Beast is?
Yeah.
He's the biggest dude on YouTube. I think he's like worth $1 billion because of his YouTube page. He's literally the biggest person on YouTube. Like literally.
And he's only like 23.
And he's only like
I don't
23,
know
24.
this
He's
guy.
super young.
Bruh.
You don't know Mr. Beast?
No, I don't know Mr. B.
So he was a YouTuber. He gives away a lot of money too.
Yeah. So he does a lot of great work, a lot of like philanthropy and stuff like that with his videos.
Damn,
but he all he did was study YouTube his entire childhood. Like literally that like what's that movie with Dustin Hoffman? He was a little autistic or whatever.
Rain Man.
He's like the Rain Man of YouTube on some real shit, right? But I was thinking, if YouTube ever got deleted, if somebody unplugged that plug,
Unplugged YouTube.
if somebody unplugged, but you ever think about that? It is a plug somewhere.
Yeah.
It's literally a plug
It's
somewhere.
just a bunch of code that if some shit go wrong, that shit.
I was like, he would kill himself. He doesn't watch TV. He doesn't watch movies. All he does is watch YouTube and study YouTube and make content. And I was like, if anything ever happened to YouTube or his account, he would literally kill himself.
Yeah, man.
He would have to.
It's that deep. It's like the Great Depression when people was jumping out of buildings when they lost everything.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I had a moment where I was like, you realize how easy it is to walk out of a window when you start losing money in the stock market.
Right. Facts.
Like
They're
how
everywhere.
easy
We
it is.
are
When I
everywhere.
lost my
to-
account,
just to
Those are
jump out of a
everywhere.
window.
I felt like my whole identity was gone.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
all of my
I
stand-up,
felt
my
like-
name, everything was through this Instagram
That's how
account that
I
I
was
had
getting
built up.
booked. That's where I'm getting.
Yeah.
People are hitting me up to do jobs. Like for real, it felt like I had a business and somebody burned it down.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You wa-
literally what it felt like.
You want to know how I feel good about myself as a human being? So I knew I wanted you on the podcast, right? So I DM'd you, and I
Yes.
was like, dang, her picture gone and everything like that. Now I've at once unfollowed everybody, right? Just on some like.
I mean, when I met you, you told me that. You was like, yo, you could follow me, but just so you know, I don't follow back. I was like, all right.
That's right.
Follow him, though.
Because at the time when you met me, I don't think I was following anybody at the
Zero.
time. And I was at 0 when he met me, and so he was telling niggas be telling half stories. Niggas be on some follow me type shit, and I was like, yo, you can follow me if you want to, but I'm letting you know I'm not following anybody right now.
Yeah.
So it's like you saw something in me, so why you wanted to follow me?
Fair enough.
That is, okay. So I'm like, so I appreciate that. Now, if you want to follow me, cool, but I'm just letting you know this is me being a real nigga through and through. I'm letting you know I'm not following anybody right now because I was going through my own shit. I felt like niggas weren't fucking with me. I felt like niggas was envious of me. You know, it was all type of shit going on. And I was like, let me just focus on my shit. I'm like, I don't want to see nobody shit right now. I'm just trying to focus solely on the things that I need to do to get to the next level in my career. So that's where I was at
That was
mentally.
fair. Which is why I followed you, though.
That-
Anyway.
I respect that.
Still,
So that
Yeah.
being said, though, so when I saw your account was at 0, it said like 0 post, and your picture was going. When I DM'd you, I said, hey, I'd love to get you on my podcast. You know, let me know if you're available. I said, side note, you know, let me know if you're going through anything. I was like, let me know, you know, if you,
Right.
yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because
Right.
when people got mad at me that I unfollowed everybody, only 2 comedians asked me,
Was everything okay?
is everything okay? You see what I'm saying? So when I saw that with you, I was like, let me ask her.
Everything was not okay.
Yeah,
And I never
I know.
got the message. I could have used that.
But on some real shit, my homeboy told me some shit, which is true. You never know what somebody going through.
You don't.
You know what I'm
No.
saying? So that's why I try to. And when he told me that, it goes both ways though. So my people was like, well, damn, nigga, why you unfollowed everybody? But it's like at the same time, you don't know what I was going through.
Yeah.
You know, you feel some type of way. I understand that. And I'm feeling some type of way. So nowadays, like the older I've gotten, when somebody, like it was somebody, Mateen showed up. You know, I appreciate Mateen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else was supposed to be here. They said they coming. They said it a week ago. Set the reminder. They went ghost all day. They waited till 10:30 at night to tell me, oh, I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I go.
Yeah, I saw the call sheet.
But I had to still, yeah, you saw the call sheet.
Yeah.
So I still had to give grace. I
course.
still had to be like, I
course.
don't know what they going through.
Yeah.
It's never personal, bro.
Yeah.
It's never personal. Everybody, we all in our own heads, in our own worlds all the time.
Yeah.
I don't never take nothing personal. If somebody rude to me, I be like, all right, okay. And I just keep moving. I never take it personal. Because if you do, man, life's going to be hard.
That's one of the 4 agreements. I don't know if y'all read that book yet, the 4 agreements, but I think that's the first. That's the first or second agreement, which is don't take anything personally.
Never.
Okay.
You know, and yeah, I mean that's some true shit. Because if you don't make assumptions, don't take anything personally, do your best. And I think the first one is like words of affirmation. No, that's love language.
That's love language.
That's love language.
What book
Yeah.
is this?
Yeah, I read 2 different books. They're trying to work on himself and shit. Like let me become a better person.
Right.
This is what I was gonna say about content. Gerard Carmichael. I know I got all the way back to
Oh,
it.
yeah,
We
yeah,
back-
yeah.
we back
look
at
at
it.
that. That,
You're
look
right
at
back
that
around.
transition went nasty.
I like
boy.
it. That was a sharp transition.
What can I say? I mean, it was sharp, but I did it.
He got there.
I slid it in. Gerard Carmichael. I asked him. He was on his elevation. I said, hey, man, why you don't do social media content? Like, why you don't post no content? He said, I know I'm not going to give it my all. He said, and so since I know I'm not going to do my all when it comes to it, I just decided not to do it
He
at
has
all.
no social.
Yeah. Now, he do have a private page now. He got
Okay.
like 300 followers. It's private.
Yeah.
Jared Carmichael? Is this pre?
Gerard.
Jared.
Gerard.
My bad.
You old disrespectful ass nigga, ain't you?
Gerard Carmichael. So is this before he was a writer on everything that he wasn't like trying to post.
Yeah, he
whatever
was.
kind of
Yeah,
shit?
he
He
just
didn't have
ended
no
up-
social media.
Yeah, yeah. So
So it's interesting
yeah.
because it's interesting to understand how he made his moves to get where he's at without social media, I guess. Because
Go Mateen, go Mateen,
No,
go.
I'm not saying anything. I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm interested
I'm
on
just
that.
here.
I be clip baiting. Go.
Mateen knows something.
I don't know
man.
anything.
What do you know?
I don't know anything.
It's
Mateen is a
bullshit.
gatekeeper.
I know.
What's behind them glasses, man?
Gatekeeping.
Nothing.
No, this one.
I have no gates.
I think sometimes the only way to kind of like circumvent the social media route somewhat nowadays is, let's say you do a festival like JFL,
Right.
and let's say the booker from SNL is in the audience.
Yeah.
And they like, yo, we want you to audition, because people be doing these fucking random SNL. I ain't even auditioned for SNL this year. They said, Justin, you want to submit a tape? No, fuck that, because I submitted a tape last year, and my tape was cool. My tape was better than what I saw.
Your tape is always better. Than
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And the thing is that in those worlds, a lot of them came up through the UCBs and the groundlings and
Exactly.
the second cities, and so they have an industry in. But also, because I also do improv, it's a fucking Ponzi scheme. You paying all this money to go to these classes, and there's no guarantee you gonna get on SNL. Matter of fact, most of these schools, they like, you not getting into SNL. You not gonna be a groundling. You know.
No.
And you pay all this money for the possibility, and let's say the 1 or 2 people who are really good, and they are, because they've studied, they've taken the time, but like off of just raw talent, I've seen some people who are just raw talented, they just don't have access.
Yeah, that's a fact. So that kind of be like the other ways to kind of get on. It's like it's all relationship. This business is all relationship based.
Relationship.
You guys ever heard of Stand Up NBC?
Yeah.
Formerly Stand Up for Diversity.
Yeah.
That's where I met like the majority of a lot of right before they hit like the real level of fame. That's where I met the Lucas brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where I met Dion Cole, because Dion Cole was a winner of Stand Up NBC in 2008.
Wow. I think Tone Bell won it also.
Tone Bell won in
Tone, yeah,
2015.
Renee Vaca.
Yep.
Oh, Renee did win. Yeah.
Yeah,
Renee
bro.
killing right now.
She killing.
Clips.
Yep, that
Clips.
leg day
Him and-
shit.
Him and Clint Flores. Yeah.
A lot of those cats came from that, but that was a avenue that I used to go to every year, and I made it to the finals a couple times, but never made it over the hump.
That's how I got
Barry Brewer, Tahiri Moore, but I met both of them.
Tahiri.
Tahiri.
He just be fucking up everybody.
He
Man.
did,
He called me Mateen earlier.
Did that. Mateen.
He definitely called me Janae Aiko. I was like, nigga.
I read these names, I don't hear them out loud. And that's what they be sound like.
Tahiri.
Jared versus Gerard. Come on, bro. You act like
Tahiri.
on paper it sounds like Jared.
Tahiri Moore.
Tahiri Moore.
Tahiri.
Shout out to Tahiri.
Shout out to Tahir.
That's what helped me get Rush Hour. Was I did the CBS Diversity Showcase
Right.
in 2011.
That's acting though.
That's acting.
That's
That's like
acting.
sketches.
Yeah, that's sketches.
It's like an industry SNL type platform. So they have writers, and we do sketches in front of the industry at the El Portal Theater. And I always say my class, when I did it my year, it was me, Tiffany Haddish, London Brown, Hassan Minaj, and Fortune Feimster.
Damn.
Whoa.
We all
2000
London
2011.
11.
2011. We was
Yeah.
all in it together. Yep.
Tiffany Haddish, man. Wow.
Wow.
What a class, bro.
That was a class, man.
Yeah,
that was a
that's crazy.
solid class,
Yeah.
man.
That's XXL magazine, freshman cipher type.
It
class.
kind of is.
Right.
It kind of is. And we got pictures,
Yeah.
of that, and it was helpful. So I said all that to say those are kind of those other ways where if you don't want to do content, it's like find these other avenues, to go about. But Mateen, what, you write on any shows or anything? I feel like you should be.
I should be. Every time someone's like, "Do you write on the show?" No, I don't. I don't write on the show. I should be. There's one lady afterwards. She came up to me after one of my shows. She goes, "Oh, are you a writer?" I go, "Bitch, I wrote all those jokes you just saw on stage. The fuck do you think? What the fuck? Like,
Threatening Negro.
I know, like,
See
yeah,
how it comes out? See how it comes out?
yeah.
Clark Kent effect.
No, no, I don't write on the show. I have a couple things in the can right now that I'm really excited about. But no, man, I was an actor, and then I wanted to. I had a theater company, and then I was I was creatively depressed, and I started doing stand-up comedy. I took a class like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And I liked it. The thing I like about stand-up comedy is the instant gratification of something happening, and you can tell that story later. Like, you know, I never really got into improv because I didn't see any end goal.
No, there's no end goal.
Yeah, it was just people hanging out, and every time I went to an improv show, it was just the people in the improv groups watching the other people in the improv groups.
It's so stupid.
And I was
It's so stupid.
So you stopped doing it? You stopped doing improv, or you still doing
No.
it?
I'm 1000% still doing it, and I teach classes, and we teach it at like such a low price. It's like $10 a class. We even give a discount to stand-up comedians specifically if you in comedy, because we have so much game. We've learned all of this information, and there's no like. It's really improv is just for other people who do improv to watch improv, and we're like, this is stupid.
Do y'all record it and post the clips on YouTube?
So I've actually, Bernie Mac and Cheese is the team that I'm on. We're the first and only improv team to have ever gone viral.
Wow.
And like I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take that with me. You know, that's my little credit I take. Yeah, but because it's not palatable, right, for a wide audience. There's a lot of context.
It's inside baseball.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You got to be at the show, but that's the difference. Like, you can make it an art form that everybody enjoys.
Black
it's just
people are
not been
better
done.
at it.
Black people are 1,000% better at it.
And I'm not an improviser at all, but I'm an actor. I did it in college, but I mean, I had fun when I went, because I think I did a show where you guys were there too.
Oh, yeah.
My friend was like, I was having a bad day, and I go, it won't get any worse than me doing improv. So
Y'all were hilarious.
Stand up versus improv.
So I went to do it. It was fun. It's a fun thing to do, but like I never saw any end goal to it. But
Well, because my only thought is, do you feel like, because you say you have to be there to really get it, do y'all have anyone recording the audience also?
So no, I haven't, because I've just been doing all the camera setup on my own.
Gotcha.
So I just do the camera setup to stage, and the jokes that I will post are typically like maybe impressions that are hilarious, something
Gotcha.
that everybody can understand.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I be thinking about, I've been to an improv show and it was cool.
No,
But
most improv is bad improv.
Oh, okay.
Most improv is bad.
That's
I can
the issue
guarantee
then.
when it's good, it's good. When it's not, it's not.
Because
there's no midpoint.
No.
Whose line is it anyway? Has been on for years.
Right.
But you also have Wayne Brady.
I know
Yeah,
that.
Wayne
Holding it up.
Wayne
Jonathan
Brady,
Mangum.
I've seen Wayne Brady a few times. Incredible.
Yeah.
It's
He's
just
nice, bro.
And he does musical improv. He does musical improv with the black version. It is so insane. I did musical for improv for the first time. Hardest thing I've ever done.
Damn.
Hardest thing.
Yeah,
like,
because you have to create a whole
song
musical.
based
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
story you just created. Add information. Still go with another person who hopefully is catching this rhythm with you. It's
Live.
And you got
tough.
to do it with the
live in
piano
front of with the
accompaniment.
Yep. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. And to watch Wayne Brady, I'm like, this man's a genius.
Yeah, man.
He is a genius. I think that's sometimes. So sometimes you'll see an artist a little frustrated because they know how talented they are, and they feel like their talent isn't being appreciated and or validated
That's
to the
everybody.
level. Yeah, that's everybody.
That's all of us.
That's all
it's
of
just
us.
a series of getting everything we want, and we're like, I want more. I want more. And as you grow older, you start to realize that, like, no matter, you're never gonna be happy because we're always chasing this drug. We're addicted to it. So no matter what, you're always gonna be like, oh, I got this. But then
That's the question, right? That's always the question whenever you
hear someone else and like, dude, I would fucking kill to do what you just did right there. Like,
Right, you
literally,
meet
I would like kill 3 people.
You meet a milestone, and everyone's like, "What's next?"
Yeah.
So what's next? Okay,
Yeah.
you just did. You just did.
Or
the
even
thing.
yourself.
What's next?
Just
Yeah, you
even
tell
with-
yourself.
100% yourself. If you think about what you accomplished, if you think about when you first started doing stand-up comedy and imagining where you've been, where you are today,
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost unbelievable. To think
I
where you're at.
rarely tell people this, but this is true because I'm agreeing with everything y'all saying. I booked Rush Hour. I literally cried. I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm like, Mom, they picked up the show. Right? I'm crying on the phone. Right? I'm like, all these years out here paid off. I am the star
Right.
of a network
television show.
the biggest network at the time. Right? Okay. We shoot the second episode. I'm on set. And in my head, I say to myself, yeah, I'm over this. I got to go do something else.
Hilarious.
The second episode,
Yeah.
bruh, because my mind is already thinking, I accomplished this already.
Yeah.
What's next?
Oh, yeah,
Right.
no.
That's
Next level.
but see, that's the shit that Kevin Hart is on. That's what keep people like, why the fuck he's working? It's something in some people.
Yeah.
It ain't in everybody.
Yeah.
But there's some people. our ambition level is so stupid that we just like, it's never enough. It's like, okay, I did that. Okay, now what? Okay, I did that. Now what? Okay, I did that. Now what's next? And it's like an endless, it's an endless fucking thing.
One of my favorite quotes is, remember 10 years ago when you wanted to be exactly where you are right now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
a bar.
Oh, God.
That's a bar.
Yeah. Don DeMarco.
You know what I wanted to ask this one real quick, which is, I had just wrote this down to ask y'all. What would you have to achieve or what's your price you think to make you lose your ambition to keep going after whatever you're going after?
I don't think
Losing the Instagram account.
losing it.
I was devastated. I said, I'm done with everything.
Marshawn Lynch, I'm a big follower of his, and
Hilarious.
He said that his goal is to be able to buy whatever he can buy twice. Yeah. So if I get to that point where I can buy whatever I want to buy twice and not think about it, I think that is good. But as an artist, I don't feel like I'll ever lose that, because like you look at these guys, you look at Kevin Hart. Like, why is Kevin Hart still doing stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
He is top 5 biggest movie stars, maybe top 3 in the world.
Definitely black.
He still has this
Comedian.
this drive to do things. I see Tiffany all around LA. I'm like, and to me, I'm like, why are you here? No. But she loves it. She loves doing the things, and we have this thing where we still have that person that started to do stand-up comedy, that we have that first play that we did. I remember the first play I did when I was 6 years old, and I got mad that I didn't have enough lines.
Yeah, so I remember those days.
I learned the whole play, and I would recite it the whole time. My mom, where we were sitting down, my mom was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, but I still have that drive. I still enjoy performance. So I say you do it into have fun or quit. That's my biggest thing out of everything.
You could tell Kevin Hart still really is in love with the process, though, because only someone at that level would come to some place like the Comedy Chateau or Flappers and perform on a superstar level in front of.
But he's also getting paid lots of money.
He didn't get paid nothing. The Comedy Chateau.
No.
I don't think that
they don't get paid.
He was there. Trust me.
The Chateau.
I do shows at the Chateau, and I host it. I'm very deep with the owners. You know what I'm saying?
Now Flappers, he do get paid. When he headlined at Flappers, he do get paid.
Right.
But Chateau, I think that was just I dropped in.
He dropped him maybe once, but there were some times where he definitely got paid.
At the Chateau?
Yes, I can tell you afterwards.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? I believe that too. I think further along in his process, probably right before he went to Flappers, like if he's like, they know Kevin Hart is gonna be there, he got to cut of that. He got to cut it.
He got all of it.
But now, side note, Chateau don't pay me shit. I perform there for 2 years.
Oh yeah, me too.
They don't pay nobody shit. We got to stop. But the thing about it, no one's gonna stop. But the thing about it is like.
Where did they pay Kevin Hart? Because them tickets was free when he was going to the Chateau to work on his
No.
I think they said Kevin was gonna be there. No,
they told Kevin.
It was 35 people in the small room.
No, if he's showing, I'm talking about when he popping in. But I'm saying like when he did the main room, he definitely got paid.
Oh, of course,
yeah.
Of course, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he's just a pop in. You know, you can pop in.
Your question was, what will cause you to lose your ambition?
Yeah, like what do you think you could achieve that? So what do you think you could achieve or amount of money from you to be like, I'm good with this. I'm good with this.
$100 million.
Oh, you got a hard number? Yeah, no, I think I'm very much on that same tip. Like, there ain't shit stopping me, man. I do this because I love this.
Yeah, I don't think there's an amount of money that could stop. Because the more money that I gain, I want to create a legacy off of it. You know what I'm saying? Pass down knowledge or still do something creative that's still something within the art.
Generational wealth.
Exactly.
Generational wealth, yes, would be.
Hey, man, this has been great, man. What's y'all socials, man? What y'all got coming up? Anything?
Well, these two don't have them.
Time flies. Actually, I do. And I didn't get to finish my damn story, Mateen. Let me tell you something.
Oh, what was it?
Mateen. I love you, Mateen. I love you. Don't hate me, Mateen.
I know.
I'm sorry. Listen, I got my account back. I'm back.
Oh, he back.
You understand me? I'm back at it. I had to go through such a process, bro. I had to fill out these forms. I had to email IG support. I put my heart into it. I was in the bathroom in the shower when I was writing this shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Wiping my phone off.
Wipe me down.
You dig? But
So what's your socials?
I sent them an email.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
I sent them an email, man, and after a little bit, I got my account back, and it was probably the biggest, breath of fresh air I got. Yeah. So y'all can follow me at KIL_Joy, JOI, kill_, Joy.
Now, did you
period.
spell joy like that on purpose?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be
All right.
different.
Okay. I'm just asking only because how you would pronounce a niggas' names.
You ain't know what I'm saying.
If he dyslexic,
Yeah, see how comedians bring it all the way back around and then call back.
that nigga read backwards.
Hey, read backwards. I ain't know because I was gonna help you out if you did it. Tatyana, what's your socials?
Oh
and-
man, when I get it back, it's Tatyana Guchi. But I got a website. Keep up with me there, TatyanaGucci.com. I'm gonna show dates on there because I'm a professional.
But you don't have like Twitter or Facebook.
I am on TikTok and Instagram. That's what I'm on.
She booming on TikTok.
And
though.
what's your TikTok?
Trapiana Ali. And right now that's
Tatyana
mine.
Ali.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know, Mateen.
I'm Mateen Stewart all over. MATEENSTEWRT. Yeah.
Hey man, and it's your
everywhere.
man. Hey, and it's your man Justin Hires. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the clips, man. And if anybody was offended by anything that we said today, just remember one thing:
Oh shit.
fuck your feelings.
Fuck your feelings.
And we out.
Pretty much
Peace.
it.